Hey everyone, Ham here. So in today's video I'm going to be checking out the Xbox Cloud Gaming app for the MetaQuest. I'm going to be checking it out on the Quest 3, looking at how it performs and give you my thoughts on it. So you'll need to go over to the Meta site. I'll leave a link in the description below. Alternatively, you can just go to the App Store on the headset itself and download it there. But in terms of requirements, it says here you'll need an internet connection speed of 20 megabits per second or higher is recommended, and obviously a good Wi-Fi connection. So I'm sorted there. Today I'm testing this on Wi-Fi 6E with the router just next to me, and I'm on a 1 gigabit connection, so it's the best possible setup for testing this. Supported platforms, it says MetaQuest 3, MetaQuest Pro and MetaQuest 2. It doesn't mention here, but I had a quick test before, and you'll need a controller. So obviously an Xbox controller, wireless one with Bluetooth will be best. I think you can plug it into the Quest directly, but I've not tested that myself because I don't have one. However, I do have a PlayStation 5 controller, and I was able to pair that. So if you're wondering how to pair the PlayStation controller, just hold the PlayStation button down at the bottom and the options button, the top left corner, hold them down and it'll flash, and then just go into the settings on your Quest 3 and pair. The other thing I'll mention is if you don't have a Xbox Game Pass, just go to xbox.com, and like I say, it says join now for £1. It's probably a trial period of 1 month or something, then it'll also bill you, so you'll have to look into the terms and conditions. But essentially means if you've got a Quest 3 and you've got decent Wi-Fi and decent internet speed, you should be able to play this just with your Quest, and you don't need an Xbox. Aim is terrible. You do first-person shooters on mouse and keyboard.
Hill control.
Seems to be playing alright. I don't know if I can communicate with my teammates.
Killing spree. Last enemy. Your team scored.
Okay, found ADS. I don't know if it's because I've increased the size of the screen, but the image clarity is definitely more blurry on this game than it is Halo. A bit too big for that view. This one's a bit easier to play. That's humongous. Stick response is pretty instant. But this is pretty good in respect that you can play this anywhere where you've got a decent Wi-Fi connection with decent internet speed, so you don't obviously need an Xbox to play this. As long as you've got Game Pass, it's running pretty well. Graphics wise, it's kind of hard to tell because of the codec compression. Definitely looks console-like. That's probably just to keep the latency down. And probably looks a little bit worse because I've got it on a massive virtual screen, which is probably the equivalent of 200 inches or more. And it feels like I'm sat like 2 meters away.
Great race. Terrific driving.
Reduce that screen size back down to large. It's medium and small. So small is about the size of a 27-inch monitor. at arm's reach, which is what my
Open practice runs to thrilling
PC
real-time
monitor is.
races. That's just a small sample of what's ahead. Ready to begin your motorsport
Medium,
journey?
I'd say, is probably like 55 inch, almost double that. And that's like 100 inch, so that's probably as big as you want to go. I think that's probably a bit too big for most people. Probably a bit too big for racing.
Come back later to try some.
This actually seems to be running quite well now, so when I played it a couple of hours ago, it was struggling. I don't know if it's the volume of people that were online.
Is the culmination of 1,000.
The sound was pretty good. Okay, that was the Xbox Cloud Gaming app on the Quest 3. Definitely worth giving it a go. Overall mixed bag, some parts of it were pretty good. It did seem to smooth out as I played it later on in the evening when I was trying it, probably at peak time when a lot of people are downloading the app. I did have some slowdowns. Also, the extra large virtual screens props a little bit too big, so large for most cases is fine, and with a lot of codec compression it seems to work better when the image is still. That being said, the sim racing element seems to work pretty well on Forza. So that's it for the video. Until next time, bye for now.